If you are new to the page, welcome. I'm Julie Samako, owner of Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. We're going to be making a patriotic wreath. So let me get this out of the way. This is, y'all, is this not amazing? So this is a garland that we handcrafted to put down the center of our wreath. And I taught this in our Wreath Making of the Month Club group, but it is super pretty. I love it. And if you can see, it's full of citrus fruit. It has oranges and lemons. That just makes me want to drink a big glass of lemonade or mimosa. Well, after the week we've had, oh my gosh. All right, let me just get this out of the way. And I'm going to be using a wreath base that I've not used yet, so it'll be fun. Look at this big old fat moss wreath. Isn't that fun? So we're going to be designing on here. And I pulled over some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I always just like to wing it with you guys to give you some encouragement that you don't always have to go with a game plan. You can just, you know, sort of wing it. I've got 4-inch ribbon, TGIF for sure, Joanne. We have this 4-inch ribbon. This is really pretty. This is from Greenery Market. I think all of this is from Greenery Market. The wreath was also from Greenery Market too. So we're going to go ahead and do our large bow. All right, so let's see how much of a tail do I want. And then I don't know, do I want it to go from the bow at the top, or do I want the bow over here, or do I want the bow over here? So I'm just going to give it about, I don't know, a 26-inch tail. Let's just angle a little bit down. So we're going to do a 26-inch tail. And then we're going to pinch. Just going to look for my little ribbon holder. Hugs from Boston. Well, hugs right back to you from South Carolina. All right, I think I'm going to do I want 14-inch? Yeah, 14-inch. One, and we're going to twist. 14-inch back. Pinch into our 2 fingers. I'm not worried about, there's a little bit of an area where the bolt was connected right here, but it's on the back side, so I'm not even going to worry about it. And did I twist yet? Yes. We'll do 14 inches. Bring it to the back and pinch into our fingers. Hey, Tanya. All right, sounds like a lot of sirens around here. I'm gonna cut this off the bolt. And while I have this out, let's go ahead and add a little something to the back. All right, so I liked these colors, very patriotic. Do you decorate for Memorial Day? And thank you guys for those who send stars and share the video. I just so appreciate it more than you can know. And sometimes I don't get to say it. So I just want to thank you for that. All right, so there's that. We've got 3 loops. Let's go ahead and do some more loops. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one at 12. Twist. Did y'all join the bow challenge? Y'all know what I'm doing then, right? Y'all saw me making my bows. Y'all learned all all the formulas for bow making. Twist here. That's good. And then we'll do our middle. Yeah, all the ribbon came from Greenery Market. All right, so we have our bow. And all I'm going to do is turn my hand over, attach my wire. Don't be afraid to use baby blue. So we're in the States, so typically our colors are, you know, red, white, and blue for the States. But I want to encourage you to, you don't have to stick with the specific color blue. Even this little, you see how we're using baby blue? I think that makes a really pretty patriotic wreath. All right, so we have that made, and now let me get this out of the way, and then we'll take it up to our wreath. All right, so here's the wreath. And then I wanted to zoom in just a tad bit right here. So far, everything that I'm using has come from Greenery Market. Hey, Chris from Alabama. Okay. So now I'm gonna do I want my bow up here? Do I want my bow down here? Do I want my bow over here? I think I'm gonna put it over to the left. I think the right would be pretty too, but I'm just gonna do the left. I do want to make sure that, you know, I don't want to hide too much of my wreath because it's so pretty. And let's see if this is going to go through or get lost. Trying to feed it in through the back because it's getting lost once it gets inside of it. Let's try that again. It does take a little bit of an effort. It'll be worth it, I hope. Okay, let's see. Did we go through? So this is a Cecil wreath made wrapped up with wire, and then it looks like it's just covered in the moss on the front, so it's really pretty. Okay, so now let me reposition our bow loops and streamers. I feel like majority of bow making is the fluff, getting the fluff right. Okay. Since this is DuPont ribbon, I'm not going to cut it. It'll start unraveling. Did y'all watch yesterday when I made our pave arrangement? It's a nice little gift. We did that yesterday on our channel using some really pretty yellow roses. Let's get this up here. Okay. We got it. So now I'm going to start adding some greenery. I'm going to be using this. Am I going to be using this? Maybe a couple sprigs of this. This was, I love when I use some of the longer stems just to help with the line, develop our line. Trying to get our eyes to go through, through the wreath. So I want to make sure my eye goes upward. All right, so let's get some glue on this. We're dipping it in our hot glue. Over to the side, I'm just going to insert right there. Let's see. Got one there. So Patsy, if you missed yesterday's video, you can just head over to our channel at southerncharmwreaths.com and click the videos tab, or you can join us over on YouTube. You can see it over there as well. So if we go up, now we're going to go down. I love this green. Make sure all I'm doing, you might not be able to see me, is I'm just moving these pieces so that they look natural. Well, thank you, Chris. Chris liked it. Love the pave. This is Laura. Right, we have 4-inch ribbon, 2.5-inch ribbon, and 1.5-inch ribbon. Did I say 3-inch earlier? Let's see. Just doing a little bit of scale around the outside. Well, I will be surprised if I use this whole bush. I didn't think I was going to. So the bow here on this wreath is the transition point, and it's also our binding point. So let's see if we get that looking good for now. I think that's good enough for now. So we've got some green, and now I'm going to fill in with, guess what? More green. I love mixing my greenery for texture. I've got this really pretty fern left over from a project that I used. This fern was from Greenery Market. So when I touch it, it feels real. It's waterproof botanical, but it's also feels natural. I love this fern, and it's got a lot on it, so I don't think I'm even going to use all this. Hey, Tennessee in the house. For those of you who have been here from the beginning, if you help answer questions, that'd be great. Some people keep asking where we got the wreath from Greenery Market, and we're just filling in, developing our line. Let's get our base. Love the texture of this greenery. What are y'all's plans for the weekend? Who's working? Who's going to be working on their wreath business? If you do have a wreath business, we have our Wreath Makers Live event. It's going to be taking place this July, and we had a lot of people who said that, you know, they couldn't come, and we had to limit our tickets, y'all, so that we could still social distance. And so what we've done is we've worked and found a way to do digital, high quality digital, virtual, so we can have virtual seats. So if you were interested in joining us virtually, you can go to wreathmakerslive.com to get your ticket, a virtual ticket. Just stepping back a little bit. Okay, I think that's all of that greenery I'm going to add. And maybe add a little bit of this. Oh, Mary's going to be donating, making a wreath to donate to charity. I love that. Diane's camping. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Rhonda's working. Taxes, Chris. So we, yeah, I think, listen, y'all CPAs out there in the world, bless ya. That's all I can say. Bless ya. Because I used to do my own taxes when I first started, and many a fight the husband and I had over those things. First time we started paying somebody to do our taxes for us was like, Oh my gosh, I was like, that is like the best money ever spent. Yeah, you can use a steel pick, Julie, if you want. I feel like I'm running out of glue. I may need to put some more glue in here. All right, let's see where we're going with these. There's one. Let's see if we can get something down here. All right, let's go over here. Just, you see how I'm just sort of working around the bow? And then I'm going to do one over here. Now this one did not go in very well because it must have hit a hole. So let's see if we can get that in a little bit better. Okay. All right, so we have established our line. So we have our line established. We have some texture for greenery. We know exactly where to put our flowers. So that's what we're going to move on to next. Look, y'all, I have already used this on 2 other projects. So we got a lot of greenery fern left. We didn't use this, and I still have a few stems here available that I can use on another project. And let's see, what do we want to do? I also like this. I do kind of like this hanging down. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's get some of this in there. This has got a little weight to it, so let me go ahead and put a pick on the end. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put one right over here. Y'all are awesome. Have I told y'all that lately? Okay, we've got that there. Ooh, I like that. Do y'all like that? How it just sort of like falls? Brings my eye down. That's pretty. Sign up for Wreath Makers Live. You will not regret it. So much fun and worth every penny. Oh, Chris, that's awesome. Everything you make is beautiful, says, oh, thank you so much. Signed up for Wreath Makers Live. Looking forward to the event. Oh, I love that. Catherine's coming. Yay. Awesome. Here is the Wreath Makers Live ticket area. For you. so that you can get your so you can see the ticketing options. We've got the virtual ticket there as well. Okay, here we have some florals. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I love this. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then I do have also this. So it brings in that baby blue and it does brighten up the wreath. And I have this also in a darker, but it's a little, that would look good too. I think I'm gonna do this combo. So let's get this added. This is a baby blue color, hydrangea. I think I'm gonna take the leaves off. And we're gonna just start adding these. Isn't that pretty? I'm trying to decide where I want everything added. Martha, I'm glad you're here too. You made it. You're the best instructor I found. Oh, thanks so much. Okay, so let's just start getting coordinated with our, I think I'm going to go up here with the larger one. And I want that to be a little shorter. I should have measured. This has got a little bit of a lime green on the tips. And I am completely out of glue. So let me grab some glue sticks. These are the glue sticks that I just dumped in the floor. Gorilla Glue sticks. I've been talking to some of my florist friends and they're like, yep, we only use Gorilla Glue now because of you. Let me not put too much in. I'll wait until it gets heated up. All right, so we got one here. Let's go with one down here. Measure. All right, so my eye is going to go through this wreath when I add the blue. So we got the blue on the top. We're going to add a blue on the opposite side to bring our eye down through our arrangement. And that's what we're making, is we're an arrangement on a wreath frame. Let's go that direction. I have been making wreaths. Well, I have been making and selling for over 12 years now, but I've been making them for my own home for many years. And I just love doing it. I love it so much. It's just such a fun craft. Maybe one over here. Get one over here. I've got one more. It is relaxing. Yes, yes, yes. Do I ever use Surebond? I've not. I did when I first started, but I don't now. Okay. Trying to see if I'm going to make this. Y'all, I have a little bit of an idea, I think. I think I'm going to pull these two off. That way I want to have a little smaller one up here. Okay. I think I'm trying to see if I can bring this in just a little bit more. There. Let's divide this one too. Okay, now I'm still going to probably use these where we can bring these closer in. So we can use these to draw our eye in to the arrangement a little bit. I'm going to do those last. Moving on to blue. More blue. Now, if you pay attention to when you're picking out your stems for your wreath making, you want to pay attention to the whole color. So you notice that this has the deep blue, and it would have looked really pretty with our deep blue hydrangeas because there's a little bit of that deep blue, royal blue inside. But then also, it looks really pretty with our light blue because we've got some of the tips of the light blue too. So when you're choosing your florals, if you choose quality, you're going to have a variation in the coloring, and that really does help you decide on your colors because you choose your colors from your florals. I'm curious as to how to ship or what box you use to ship a wreath design. I just use a square wreath box. Rhonda says wreath making is fun. Let's see if I can bring that back here and get that going this way. pull it up just a tad bit. If it'll go. Jasper, all that noise for nothing. Oh, it's too heavy. Let's see what we can do about that. I think we're getting a delivery. Okay. Maybe there, and over there. This adds a lot of texture. And then we've got one more. Let's see, do we want, maybe we should work over towards the center a little bit. I can't wait to meet you either at Wreath Makers Live too, Trina. It's your birthday weekend? Oh my gosh, what a great present for yourself. Absolutely. Y'all, what color we need to work in here next? How about some red? Trying to decide that or that. That's really pretty. Let me see what I want to do. Let's see if I want the green. We'll keep it. I'm going to do some red. No, we don't work with real flowers. All right, let's see where we want to go with the reds. Oh, yes, those are going to be pretty. So this is a little bit more lightweight stem. Let's see, did I get that in there? There's red. And I don't think I like the white. Now that I got it up there, I'm going to take these little things off. Just working our color around. And that's on the same plane, so we're just moving this up. Don't ever want our florals on the same plane. It just helps to spread the love. Spread our wreath flower love. Welcome. Welcome our non-English speaking friends. So this is ranunculus. You can get ranunculus in various sizes. Do I have one larger one over here? I don't. They come small, medium, large, tiny. And the real ranunculus, oh my gosh, I just love that so much. I'm a big fan of ranunculus. It's just makes my heart sing. So we moved into our house relatively, I think it was last September. And the yard has nothing in it. And I'm just looking forward to putting some flowers in. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. But definitely is going to have some hydrangeas because I love hydrangeas. That's such a southern flower. And let's see if we can bend this one down a little. And then we'll do some more on the bottom. How's it looking so far? Peggy, we don't, so when when something's on the same plane, level, so I don't put this right like that on the same level. I want to alternate it, move it up or move it down. Okay, now where do I want this? I think I'm going to put some down here. Let's do one over here. It's a little short. starting to come together, very patriotic. This will be perfect for Memorial Day, 4th of July. Labor Day. All right, so we've done that. Got all of our red. And there's a few pieces of this little greenery left over that I think I'm going to work in. A little bit of this. And we have just a tad bit of white. Really trying not to do it too much. I don't want to fill the wreath up so much, but this is Queen Anne's. Let's go over in that direction. Okay, I'm definitely going to put another ribbon behind that. Let's get up here. What are y'all thinking? I'm loving it. I love these colors. Let's see, I have one more. I think I'm going to take that down in here. Drop it down just a little bit more. Let's see if I can drop that thing down just a little. Oh, it's caught in another branch. There. Okay. Let's get some white ribbon. I'm just going to add a little ribbon streamer down at the bottom. And I'm going to pull out the greenery and go up from underneath. And then I want to add in our little florets that we pulled off of our hydrangeas. A little long. Trimming this off just a little bit more. Okay. So here, remember these little florets that we trimmed off? I'm just going to come through and find a place to add those close in. I can look at the sides. Let's do some right back through here. So this is a great little technique if your floral is too big, especially for a hydrangea. You can just divide it so that now we're sort of getting that color down deeper into the arrangement. And I've got one more. Up here, or back here will be hidden. So we're going to do over here to the right. There. Okay, so now the next thing I like to do is just work with my bow a little bit, and I'm gonna put some florals inside of our bow. So that's just gonna help make our bow blend a little bit better. So that my eye doesn't stop at the bow. This is just my personal preference. I like my eye to flow through the arrangement. But if you want to not put greenery there, you can not. You don't mean you don't have to. It's up to you. It's just my personal preference. And then I have one more fern. Well, I need to get underneath some ribbon right through here. Let's redo that. Redo that. And I feel like we need some blue, baby blue on the bottom. We bring that color all the way down. What do y'all think? Let's see, where do I want that bow? Ribbon. I think we're done, y'all. Just let me get through some of the glue. What are y'all thinking about it? I think it looks really pretty. It's a lot fuller than I expected it to be. We have to go through and push things out of the way. But it's really pretty. It's got a lot of texture. It's got all, you know, all of the blues. We're using the baby blue instead of the royal blue, which is a little different from, you know, in my opinion. But I like it. I like it when it's a little different. Super, super pretty. So if you are trying to figure out what to put on your door for Memorial Day, hopefully I have inspired you to get a little creative, not to be afraid to try something new. This is the first time I worked with this wreath. I like it. Made it super easy. Turned out real fun and festive. You guys, if you enjoy these tutorials, make sure to give us a follow and a subscribe so that you can be notified the next time we do a live or upload a video tutorial. Head over to our website, southerncharmwreaths.com, where you got loads of tutorials over there. Just use the search box, how to make a bow, patriotic ribbon, patriotic bow, patriotic wreath, patriotic lantern swag. So just use the search box over at southerncharmwreaths.com. We've got a lot of tutorials over there. Make sure to join our mailing list, and then you'll also receive emails and promotions. And don't forget, we're having a Wreath Makers Live this summer. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, you can still get an in-person ticket, but we are running very slim on those because we're keeping the numbers down for social distancing. But we do have a virtual ticket, so you can go over to Wreath Makers Live and buy a virtual ticket so that you will be able to watch from the comfort of your own home. Let's see if I can grab that link again. It's over at, if you go to wreathmakerslive.com and then click on tickets, wreathmakerslive.com, and then click on tickets. That gives you some more information. We've got a couple of package prices over there. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.